Cops are supposed to uphold the law, but what happens when incompetence leads to embarrassment? Here are 4 times when stupid cops got humiliated.
This city property over here, and it's not that you're necessarily doing anything wrong by driving by, but the city management over here, they're just real particular about people being in here when there's no event going on.
Okay.
So because there's cameras all over this property.
I get it.
Yeah. So anytime there's just like a random car coming through here, we always respond over here just to ID whoever's over here.
I do want to ask, so is he the chief? Is
Yes,
he
sir,
okay?
that's the chief of police.
He just kind of got off kind of aggressive. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, I mean, like I said, that's,
And me, I want to, I don't want to provide anything unless I did something wrong. And if I didn't do anything wrong, I would like to be on my way.
This is Chief Michael Crumpler from the Morrow Police Department. On September 29th, 2022, a resident named Jesse Cortez and his friend accompanied him while they decided to visit many historic homes at a site in Morrow, Georgia. The area was open for the public to see before. However, a few months before this incident, some young individuals set some of the historic structures on fire, which caused this place to close. The authorities placed a no trespassing sign on. While Mr. Cortez and his friend were looking at the buildings thinking that they were in a public park, they were approached by Police Chief Crumpler. Watch how the interaction follows when the chief stops Mr. Cortez in an unmarked vehicle.
hey, bro, how you doing?
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, not much, man. Hey, look, they're just trying to ID you, man. You got your license on you?
Yeah, and I asked him why.
Yeah, I mean, because this city property over here, and it's not that you're necessarily doing anything wrong by driving by, but the city management over here, they're just real particular about people being in here when there's no event going on.
Okay.
So because there's cameras all over this property.
I get it.
Yeah, so anytime there's just like a random car coming through here, we always respond over here just to ID whoever's over here.
I do want to ask, so is he the chief? Is
Yes,
he
sir,
okay?
that's the chief of police.
He just kind of got off kind of aggressive. You know what I mean?
All right, well, I mean, like I said, that's,
And me, I want to, I don't want to provide anything unless I did something wrong. And if I didn't do anything wrong, I would like to be on my way.
well, I mean, like I said, you are in a closed city property right now.
So you guys can ask me to leave and I can leave.
Well, it's not, like I said, it's not that you necessarily did anything wrong.
Then I would like to be on my way.
Well, and the thing is we saw that it's for lease. We came here to inquire about it being for lease, and he came out very aggressivly towards us.
I got you.
And I got all on tape.
But look, anybody that's over here when there's not an event going on, we ID who's ever over here.
What law is that?
We mean what law? It's not a law.
So, okay. So why do I have to ID? That's my question for you.
I mean, you had no legal reason to be here, though.
I mean, this isn't locked or closed or anything, correct?
And
I
then
mean,
it says,
it's also
it says
posted
it's for
no
lease.
trespassing.
Yeah, but so how does somebody come and see if it leaves?
bro.
And this is just my question for you, because I'm more than welcome, but I want to do it that I'm doing it under threat of arrest. He threatened me.
Okay, well, I'm not threatening.
Okay.
I'm just asking.
So
to
then I
ID
would like to be on my way. I don't want to
You're
ID.
not-
Georgia's not a stop and ID state, is it?
Yes, if the police get out with you, you have to provide your ID.
That's not. So what do we do here? So I'm gonna give you my ID under a threat of arrest, right? Because that's what's gonna happen if I don't give you my ID. If I don't give you my ID, that's what happens, correct?
I mean, you will be identified one way or the other.
Oh, so I mean, you ran my tags already, right?
I didn't run your tag.
Because
I
he
just
took
pulled
a
up
picture
right
of my
there.
tags.
What's going on?
What's
Hi, I'm
happening?
Major Woodall. I'm the number 2 of the department.
Okay, how you
I
doing?
heard you yelling back at the chief that you didn't believe he was the chief of police.
I mean, he's not in.
he doesn't have to. No policeman has to. They just have to say they're the police.
Man, get the hell out of here! So somebody
off and
says.
get out.
So somebody just
Turn that
has
off
to
and
say
get out.
they're the cop.
Turn that off and get out.
Come on now. So somebody can come up and say, "I'm a police," and I'm supposed to believe them?
Turn that, get out of the car.
It's crazy. Here we go.
Are you having problems identifying?
You have your ID on you.
I do have my ID on.
Get it out.
And I'm
That's
doing
state
it-
law.
Do it.
We have probable cause to arrest
What
you.
probable cause is that?
Trespassing.
I got it. Step over here, man.
Shut the f*** up. You see what I'm getting out of the gun? That's why I'm going your vehicle. You gonna get it? You gonna get it back? You gonna get it back?
681 and 2720.
Here you go.
You need to cooperate.
Then
You're
on
on
second.
private property. He's absolutely okay. You're absolutely not cooperating. You were arguing. Here you were arguing. We have significant crime in this area. and you need to cooperate with the police officer.
The police chief called for backup and some officers arrived at the scene in aid. The officers argue that they have probable cause to arrest Mr. Cortez for trespassing. An officer opens the door of Mr. Cortez's vehicle, gets hold of his firearm, removes the ammo, and gives it back to Mr. Cortez's friend who remains seated inside the vehicle. This can be a potential violation of the Fourth Amendment rights of Mr. Cortez. For those who don't know, the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution protects citizens against unreasonable searches and seizures by law enforcement. Watch how the interaction ends.
That's the way they came out.
That's yours. You're being warned not to come on these premises again. This is the court copy. This is copy. This copy. I gotta get the court copy.
It's all right. Put that in the middle.
It's all videoed by us. You can turn your stuff off.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you.
Your stuff gets lost sometimes.
No, it doesn't. All right, let me tell you what I'm doing, sir.
Fine.
I'm writing you a ticket with the least amount of fine possible, and I'm not taking you to jail on a state charge of obstruction.
Okay.
Okay, when blue lights come on, you have to stop and yield to them. Okay, when blue lights come on, you have to stop and yield to them. Who's your attorney?
Go ahead.
Who's your attorney?
I'm gonna remain silent too.
Okay, I recommend Bruce Harvey.
Okay.
He's a really good Fourth Amendment lawyer.
Okay.
And when the police give you instructions to demand your identification, you must present it in accordance with state law, especially when there's probable cause, but as little as reasonable articulable suspicion. So Georgia is a must-present ID state. Okay, arguing with the police doesn't get you anywhere. The judge is who you argue with. Just do what the police say on scene. I'm not taking you to jail and I'm not impounding your car. We're way able to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm giving you the disorderly conduct city citation with a very low fine. And if you show up and you respect the judge and you throw yourself on the mercy of the court, maybe the judge will toss it. I wouldn't have any problem with that. I wouldn't have any objection with that. But you have to understand that you must obey law enforcement because we're a nation of laws. If you'll just sign right here, sir, your signature does not admit guilt. It only acknowledges receipt of the charge. And the court date is listed. You don't have to appear. You can pay it or you may appear. And you may require that I appear. Okay? Y'all be careful. Drive safe.
Give me his ticket.
Oh, I gave it to him. He put it in his pocket.
I bet it was a criminal.
No, that was my.
Oh, I got you. I'm sorry.
It's in the car.
I'm sorry.
I get it.
Okay, got it.
And if I can get ID from you guys or a business card from you,
Take a picture, video it. Mark Woodall, 2 D's in Woodall. WOODDALL, Major.
Okay.
Second in command.
Okay.
Badge number 2602.
Thank you.
What's your name, man?
Cortez.
Cortez, let me tell you something. Once this is over with, you trained dogs. Once it's over with, that's why I'm gonna give you some advice on this. You do what you want to do. That's our chief of police. If you want to get with him, if it's okay. Once it's over with, if you want to see about bring your dog here, listen what I'm saying. Bring your dog in training. Come into the police department and talk to him, man.
Okay.
You deal with police before. You train dogs. We getting K9. We got one K9. We get another K9. That'll help you out.
Okay.
Well, let's give you
Does
some
make
business.
sense?
Huh? Huh?
Amanda, it's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing incriminating for her to say, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing incriminating for you to say.
I get it.
I'm
And we're
giving
not
you
trying to
the
give you a hard
easiest way
time.
out in the world.
I'm trying to make
I'm
it
not
where you
being
can come
ugly.
make money. I'm trying to make it
But
where
you
you can
can't
have
just-
a relationship with the police department.
Well, yeah, but the blue lights and red lights came on. It's videoed. It's all videoed. Yeah.
Amanda.
But my point being, we're not being ugly.
Just
Don't you
think
see
about
that?
what I said.
Don't you know
All
I
right.
could take him to jail for obstruction and failure to yield and obstruction of a police officer and all that? I mean, there's like 5 charges that are serious misdemeanors that could be held. We're not that way. I'm not that way. Sure, copy.
All right, thank you.
Did he get his gun back? Oh,
Y'all be safe.
Can I get a business card from you?
man, I don't have it.
She has it. What's your name and number?
You got the magazine?
Barfield was it? Bank
Got the magazine?
2619.
2619.
All right,
Can I get your name and badge number, man?
Yes, sir. My name is Hustle Kayland.
Okay.
Back to my 941.
All right. What was yours?
935.
Do you know the guy that just left too?
That guy?
Yep.
You know, yeah.
Mr. Cortez was found guilty of disorderly conduct when he attended the court hearing after this incident. Mr. Cortez was liable to pay $575 to the court as a result of his conviction. Mr. Cortez had plans to file a lawsuit against the officers involved. However, it is uncertain whether he has filed one yet. The proceedings of this case are unknown. If you think these were the only stupid cops who got humiliated, wait until you watch this next case.
What's your probable cause? To ask me for ID.
It does not have a handicap placard.
Read the plate, man. You don't even know what you're talking about. DV. That's disabled veteran plate. We can park in handicapped spots.
Let me see some ID, please.
No. You have no probable cause. You're going down a bad road here. Really?
This is Officer Scott Peters from the Joshua Police Department. On May 22, 2022, a retired military veteran and police academy graduate, Michael McQueen, had parked his vehicle in a handicapped spot outside a 7-Eleven store in the suburban Dallas Fort. After the cops had noticed him park his car there, Officer Peters and Sergeant Sean Fulger approached Mr. McQueen related to the parking concern. Watch how the interaction unfolds.
Can we see some ID?
No, what for?
I just asked you.
What's your probable cause? To ask me for ID.
It does not have a handicap placard.
Read the plate, man. You don't even know what you're talking about. DV. That's disabled veteran plate. We can park in handicapped spots.
Let me see some ID, please.
No. You have no probable cause. You're going down a bad road here. Really?
I've asked you a question.
Okay.
And I have never seen anybody wear a police academy
That's your
graduation
business.
after
That's
they
your business.
graduate.
I wear it all the time. Do my training, and I can do that because I'm a graduate. I can wear the uniform.
Have you
can
been
wear it.
certified as a peace
Of course.
officer?
I have my certification. What are you talking about? Why don't you run the plate? I
We
gave
already
you permission. And what did you see? You had to see the certification. You had to see it. You had to see it. You had to see it. Come on, man.
Certification isn't on your tag.
When you run my name, you can find it. Contact T-Cole. Why don't you contact them? You saw my name, call T-Cole. Go ahead.
Run his name.
Run it. I know about Joshua PD. I know. Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah. So just go ahead and try it.
When'd you graduate?
I don't have to tell you anything. Don't ask me any questions because I'm not answering.
Okay.
What? Why? You detaining me?
I don't want you to get hit by a car. Just
No.
over here.
Then my question is, are you detaining me?
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so then don't tell me where to go. Nope.
Okay?
I know you
told me just pull up. I don't know what's going on.
Ask him.
He told me to stand over here with you. I don't even
Okay,
know
so
what's
you're
going
standing.
on.
So you're standing here, and I'm here. So what are you talking about? What are you asking me any questions for?
I'm not asking you.
Okay, what are you telling? Don't give me any instructions.
I was just asking you.
Don't give me any instructions.
Until we figure out
No.
what's going on.
Since he has no probable cause to stop me, and I'm not being detained, he's got 1 minute, and then I'm leaving. First of all, even you know, if I have disabled veteran plate, I can park in a handicapped spot.
they just
Even
changed-
you know
they
that.
just changed
No,
that.
they didn't just change that.
Yeah,
It's
it
been that
started-
way.
Well, it started in September that it was that way.
No, sir. It's been that way for years. I've had this for 5 years.
Mr. McQueen argues that veterans who have disabled veteran license plates on their vehicles are allowed to park in such parking spots. He further exclaims that the officers lack probable cause to detain him. However, in reply, Officer Peters informs that they had a reasonable suspicion to stop him because he was in the uniform. Watch how the encounter ends.
It's already been that way. And if he's a captain, he should have known that. But he didn't. And your reputation is already bad. From years ago, you had a corruption scandal. You had to get rid of a lot of your old
That was
PDs.
way before I got here.
And you got one amongst your ranks. Are you finished? I gotta go. If he knows, and he's a new guy, and you don't know, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, but he was ambulance here before then.
Did you check T-Code? Did you call Navarro?
He did call him.
Okay, so then, you know, you're feeling small now, aren't you?
No, not a bit.
You shouldn't run up on people. You have no probable cause. If you wanted to follow me and run my plate, you could have done that.
Talk to anybody?
No, well, I don't have to talk to you.
And you did.
I don't have to talk to you. That's right. I already told you that. Waste my time and you. You're supposed to be a captain, and you don't know disabled plates have a right to park in a parking spot. And you violating people's rights, huh? Running up on them without probable cause. I'm in a uniform.
Are you a peace officer?
I have T-code
Are
certification.
you a PO?
I have T-code
You're not.
certification. Yes, I do. That's where you
expired.
checked it.
It expired.
Who says who? My certification doesn't say expired. You want it to be expired because you see brown skin. So take a walk. Yeah, walk of shame. Don't run up on me again. Don't ever you run up on me again. Do you understand? And learn the law, and you better have probable cause before you run up on somebody in uniform. You don't have no reasonable suspicion because I'm on the same side as you.
No, you aren't.
I have T-code.
I don't
I'm a
care.
graduate
Take
of
the
the
car.
police academy. Okay, just like you years ago. You probably couldn't even pass the test. Right
Get
now,
going.
you go. You get going. You had no probable cause. I have peace officer certification just like you. So go learn the law before you start teaching young people how to do the job. You're a bad example to the young fella over there. You don't even know the rules.
After this verbal skirmish, both parties, Mr. McQueen and the cops, left the scene without any further complications. Mr. McQueen blames the behavior of the cops as racist. However, it is unclear whether Mr. McQueen has any plans to pursue legal action against the officers. If you think this was the maximum stupid cops can get humiliated, then you probably aren't aware of this next case.
What's going on? What's going on? I just want to know what's going on because I drove by and I seen y'all searching through my brother's trash can, so I'm just wondering what's going on. Well, someone's got to let me know what's going on. Can you tell me what's going on?
Do you live here?
I come here often and I drove by and see you guys searching my brother's garbage can, so I am just wondering what's going on.
Okay,
And
well,
there's cars out
you
here.
don't.
This is Officer Austin from the Wausau Police Department. On November 8, 2022, Officer Austin responded to a call regarding a stolen backpack somewhere in Wausau, Wisconsin. The backpack owner had tracked his backpack through an Apple AirTag and had the alleged location of it. Officer Austin arrived at the residence of Mario Camacho, the pinned location provided by the AirTag. Watch how the situation escalates after Officer Austin arrives at Mr. Camacho's residence.
Good. Matthew?
Yes, sir.
Officer Austin, what's going on?
So my bag got stolen today.
Okay.
I wouldn't really care for it, except there's military documents in there that I need. They got pinged at this house right here. I knocked on both the doors and they said they don't want anything of it. It was at this house right here. I mean, it's kind of bugged around, but her and I drove here and it's been, I don't know. I mean, I looked in the grass, maybe somebody threw out the window, but I can't find anything.
Can you just show me the ping again, just kind of where it's...
Usually it's right there, but before it was right over here, so it's kind of been jumping back and forth. I don't know if somebody's moving it around. It's like a black military combat bag, but there's a blue binder in there. Yeah. It has my banking information, my notes, my military documents. I need that binder.
Could very well just be in the garbage. Sounds like somebody answered the door, though.
Mario? Okay. So, you got the backpack here, or?
I actually don't. I have neighbors, and he told me that he talked to them.
Okay. These neighbors over here?
Or these ones. I don't know. He came to this house.
Oh yeah, the air tag is going right here.
What?
Okay.
At this address, it can be. The only one here I know what is in this house, and there's definitely no backpack in here.
All right. Just I might come back to chat with you. Just hang tight.
5962. Can you advise, were any purses or brown wallets taken from these vehicles? These garbage cans are full of purses and brown wallets.
You guys allowed to look through my property?
Hey, garbage? Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on? I just want to know what's going on because I drove by and I seen y'all searching through my brother's trash can, so I'm just wondering what's going on. Well, someone's got to let me know what's going on.
When the officers attempted to search trash cans near his house, her sister arrived at the scene and pulled her car over in the driveway. She argued that the cops were not lawfully allowed to search Mr. Camacho's trash without a search warrant. Watch what is going to happen next.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Do you live here?
I come here often, and I drove by and see you guys searching my brother's garbage can, so I am just wondering what's going on.
Okay,
And
well,
there's cars out
if
here.
you don't live here, you don't need to know right now.
Actually, I do. Mario, what's going on? Who are these people?
They're the ones who called us.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
So
why I just
he
won't
had
pass
a
you guys
bag
and search
stolen.
my brother's
Will you let
garbage
me talk?
can.
Will you let me talk?
I actually been asking y'all to talk since
Okay.
I pulled up here. So
Well-
yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
So he had a bag stolen from his car last night. Had an air tag in it. Air tag places it somewhere between these two houses. We're gonna go next door, but the air tag shows
Okay,
it right
that's
here.
fine, but don't go searching through my brother's garbage can for
It's public
y'all don't have
property.
the right to do that.
That's
And y'all
public
know
property.
better than that because y'all are police officers.
We have the authority
It's really
to
that.
search the garbage.
No, you don't. Now without my brother's permission, you don't. That's illegal in a... I can't even search my neighbor's garbage can. Don't do nothing like that without his permission. Thank you.
So what are we doing right now?
Here. All right, who else is home right now, Mario? Just you? All right, I'm gonna have you step out.
Are you?
Have a seat for me. I'm gonna be securing the residence because the residence smells like weed. We're gonna be applying for a search warrant.
Hey, Tisha. Hey, they said they smell you.
Y'all don't smell no weed, so y'all can
Stay
get
out here.
Stay out.
Stay
I
out.
don't smell weed. My brother
Stay
don't
out.
smoke weed. So
Stay
did y'all
out.
check the neighbor's house if y'all smell weed?
Stay out.
My brother don't smoke weed, so it don't smell like weed in here.
Stay out.
Get out of my brother's house before I call a motherfucking lawyer. Sir, don't grab
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, that's fine. They don't have the right to do this. Smell Mario's house. It don't smell like weed in there. No,
Stay out of the house.
Justin, just go get
back in the car.
Justin,
Get
go
back
get
in the
I'm
car.
gonna get
Now.
right back out.
Have a
They
seat.
y'all don't have the right to search this
Have a
house.
seat.
I will. Y'all don't gotta grab me up like that. Man, just tell them.
have the right to go in my house.
We are
Without a
securing the
search
house.
warrant. Tell them that, Mario. Tell them that.
We are not searching the house.
Well, you guys were just in there without his permission after we told you not to be in there. Stop breaking my laws, and this will be a lot simpler. If y'all leave, this will be solved. Way simpler without y'all here.
Go look at my
Mario, they don't have the right.
Can you put her in your
Mario,
Yep.
Mario, because you see they try to take me to jail because Mario, they can't get into your house. The only reason they're in there is because you told them to go in the bathroom.
Stop.
No, I'm just...
Stop. That's in the bathroom. Okay.
So what's in the bathroom?
I'm just yelling, dude. I'm just yelling.
Now is the time where you're under arrest. You're gonna get searched.
That's fine, but under
Stay.
arrest for
Stop
what?
moving.
Sir, 1, 2, 3. What am I under arrest
Stop
for?
moving.
Are you gonna
Right
stop me?
now is resisting. That's what you're under
I'm
arrest
not
for.
because I'm not moving. I'm just talking. But what am I being arrested for?
Told
What
you
am
right
I
now is
being?
resisting.
Why am I in a handcuff?
Because you're not listening.
Because I'm yelling. I don't have to listen to y'all.
Yes,
I'm a
you do.
grown woman. I can yell if I want to.
We're writing a search warrant. We have a right to freeze the scene. We're not searching.
That's fine.
The officers place Mr. Camacho's sister under arrest when she objects to the cops' entry inside Mr. Camacho's residence. The cops argue that they had a reason to search the house based on the pinned location of the AirTag, coupled with the marijuana odor emitting from the house. Watch how the encounter ends.
Okay, Mario, let me explain to you what's going on. I showed up here, okay? The air tag was popping here, all right? Open the door, smells like weed, okay? That gives me the right, by law, to secure the residence for the application of a search warrant, which I will be doing. That means I can go inside, secure you and any persons that would be in there. In that cursory protective sweep, we located our backpack that you said wasn't there, okay? Obviously, that's an issue we will address. Part of how we can approach this type of issue now is I can absolutely continue to proceed and apply for that search warrant. The alternative to that is, with your consent, I can also search this residence. Obviously, we know we're going to find a backpack. Mainly what we're here for, and probably could have avoided it if you would have just turned that over to begin with. But now we've gone obviously a little bit too far. Is that your sister there? That got a little bit too vocal about things, even though we were 100% within our right. With that being said, I'm going to ask you, will you give us consent to search your building here?
I don't care if you guys search it, just please do not mess.
We're not going to help you. Is there any weed in there that we need to be concerned
But
about?
I have bags of clothes. I need to do laundry.
Okay. I'm not concerned about laundry or anything like that, but you give us consent to search your residence here.
Actually, I don't, because a responsible person, I would rather wait until we get word from the judge. You know what
That's
I
fine.
mean?
That's fine. At this point, I'm going to place you under arrest for theft at this point.
There's nothing else that can happen after this.
Mr. Camacho was arrested and charged with felony and misdemeanor of receiving stolen property and possessing drug paraphernalia. Her sister was charged with resisting arrest and disorderly conduct. However, later the disorderly conduct charge was dismissed. She received a $50 fine. If you think these were the last stupid cops who got humiliated, then you probably haven't heard of this next case.
The pet stores sell illegal animals all the time.
This is not illegal. It's called a dwarf king.
Okay, it's an exotic animal, correct?
They consider crocodiles and...
Would you consider a crocodile an exotic animal?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have an ordinance against exotic animals.
These are cops from the Brooklyn Police Department. On February 27th, 2024, the cops responded to a call made by Courtney Carter regarding an alligator that was roaming freely around her house in Brooklyn, Ohio. After the cops arrived at the scene, they were informed that Courtney Carter's husband, Delonte Carter, took the animal to a nearby gas station. Mr. Carter was later found walking on the sidewalk when the cops tried to catch up with him. Watch how the encounter follows.
It's cool, man, but I'm confused.
No, it's a door payment.
Yeah, so for some reason we got a call saying it was loose in the house, and obviously it's not loose in the house.
No.
You guys are still working through all that.
Who? It's never loose in the house.
Yeah, well, you have it under control, obviously.
Yeah, why would I have it loose?
Okay. Out of curiosity, like, how does one even get one?
They door caimans, so they totally legal. They ban on crocodiles and alligators. Door caimans, they don't get no bigger than 5 feet.
So that's how?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're good, the family's good?
Yeah.
All that? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on between you two, but we at least had to check, make sure there's not, like, we didn't know anything.
Bro, I'm not, as you can clearly see,
yeah.
She would never, only took her out to get the algae off of her so she could go back in the tank.
Yeah. All right. Let me check on something real quick and we'll get you on your way.
What happened?
73-50. Repeat that traffic. I didn't hear it. I was transferring radio. Someone's calling me. Well, nothing terribly wrong. You're saying it's legal, but apparently there is some kind of ordinance against it.
No, there is no ordinance against a door payment. They are totally legal. They sell them at pet stores all around.
I know. The pet stores sell illegal animals all the time.
This is not illegal. It's called a dwarf king.
Okay, it's an exotic animal, correct?
They consider crocodiles and...
Would you consider a crocodile an exotic animal?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have an ordinance against exotic animals.
This is a dwarf king.
I understand that.
It's illegal in the state of Ohio.
Okay, cities are allowed to be more strict than state law.
Yeah, we have our different ordinances.
Yeah.
If you lived out in the country, it wouldn't matter. There's more specific things in Brooklyn.
They never told me that I could not have a dwarf king.
Where'd you get this thing?
Pet store. What in a pet store? Yeah.
Like around here?
Yeah, South Euclid. But they also sell them right here in Brook Park, so I don't understand.
No, just because they sell them doesn't mean.
People sell a lot of things that are illegal, so.
Well, he's pulling up the ordinance. We're not going to continue. It is an issue. All right.
Dude, what happened this morning?
I don't know. I came there, she wasn't even there, so I don't understand. I really don't. I literally came to the gas station. My neighbor helped me wash the algae off. If you look at my driveway, you can see the bucket of...
Hey, it looks clean. That.
Okay. No, it had a lot of algae built up from the tank.
Well, why would she call us that you let it out?
Why would I let it...
Dude, I don't know. That's how the call came in.
I don't know.
Are you guys arguing again?
No, she wasn't even there.
She just pulled up and the cousin's there.
Listen. They just both pulled up. I've been at the house. I literally just ordered me pizza.
Okay.
I came here because they don't accept $100 bill. Me and my neighbor washed my alligator out.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. So here's what we're checking on. We're making sure that there's no law being broken with the alligator thing.
It's not an alligator. It's a dwarf caiman.
Dwarf caiman. All right. That's essentially what we're checking on, and then we'll be on our way.
Mr. Carter argues that the pet is a dwarf caiman, a subspecies of alligator that is allowed under Ohio law. However, the cops disagree and say it is an exotic animal. The cops then request Mr. Carter to place the caiman in the back seat of the cop cruiser while they wait for animal control to arrive. Watch how the encounter ends.
Yeah, it's an exotic animal. We have an ordinance against it.
This is a dwarf caiman.
Okay, that's fine. It's a dwarf caiman. That's fine. It's illegal to possess it in the city of Brooklyn. So we're going to secure it and call our animal control officer and see how we're going to handle this, all right?
So if they say it's legal here, for me
it's
to
not
own a dwarf
illegal
caiman-
here, or it's not legal here. That's what I am telling you. It doesn't matter what state law says. The city of Brooklyn, like you're not allowed to have a pit bull in the city of Brooklyn.
Why can't my family members just come get my animal?
Because that's not how we're doing. You've committed a crime in our city.
I paid for this animal.
I understand that. I'm not saying we're seizing it right now. We're going to call our animal control officer.
Put him in here.
So we're going to ask you to do it since you're holding him.
Yeah. I've never handled an alligator, so.
It's not an alligator. It's the dwarf caiman.
The dwarf caiman.
Alligator,
Tomato,
crocodile
tomato.
thing, whatever.
Watch its tail.
Yep, that's.
All right. Let me make sure that. Let me get a picture of it and make sure that she's on. Thank you. And literally, don't wait a second. Make it quick. No, really.
Hold on, turn around for me.
Huh?
Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do?
You're under arrest.
What did I do?
For the exotic animal.
What did I do?
You're not allowed to own it. It's a crime. It's a misdemeanor of the 3rd degree. It's an arrestable offense.
I didn't do anything.
I don't know what you don't understand here. You did. You are not allowed to possess that. Just like you're not allowed to possess drugs, right?
I bought it at a pet store.
Okay, people buy drugs from drug dealers. Doesn't mean it's legal.
Yeah.
How old are you?
32 years old.
32. This isn't a hard concept to understand. You are in possession of something that is illegal to be in possession of. Therefore, that is called a crime. It's an arrestable crime. So right now, you are under arrest. I can't explain it any other way.
I want your money. Let me do it. Good. I got a key. He's got money in there. All right, we're gonna go with my all right.
It's 2254 right here. $22.54 radio. All right, we have one Cayman and one black male in custody.
Mr. Carter was placed under arrest and was informed that possessing a dwarf caiman is a criminal offense. Mr. Carter was charged with possessing a dwarf caiman and being involved in criminal activity with the help of an animal. The proceedings of the case are unknown. It's strange to see cops acting stupid on the job and getting humiliated for their actions. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more. Goodbye.